Alright, what is going on, Dragon Ball fans? Your boy back again. Coming at you live with some more Dragon Ball Fighters. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different today. A little bit different. Alright, a little bit different today. So, as you can see, I'm in the main roster page. Alright, what the hell am I doing in the main roster page? Well, you guys will find out in just a second. Social media will be at the bottom of the screen in the link in the description below. If you're on any of those platforms, make sure you guys go follow your boy on social media. Now, I already recorded all my ranked matches, so you guys will see that in the upcoming week. I'm just uploading them from the console so that I can, throw a thumbnail on it, and then I can schedule it to drop within the coming days. So for those of you guys don't know, we got a new update that's coming, which will be, I don't know if it's in the beginning of August or middle of August, I'm not sure, but the producer of Dragon Ball Fighters gave us an update where we will be getting a new update, balance patches, all that. Alright, so one of the new things that's coming to the game is aerial guard cancel. I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm guessing it's a feature, it's a brand new feature, because I've never heard of aerial guard cancel. It's a new feature. I'm guessing that that's coming to the game. I am excited to play around with that. So we'll see what that feature is all about when that feature comes. Now, the one thing that so before I make my point, we're getting aerial guard cancel, but the one thing we're not getting is rollback netcode, because I believe in that video that they released, they were saying that it's difficult for them to drop a rollback netcode, so it's going to be very, very, very hard for them. But like I said, everybody, myself included, wants that rollback netcode, which will make the game, so much better. Like, if you look at Guilty Gear, that game has amazing rollback netcode, and it's one of the reasons why people are playing Guilty Gear right now. Like, you see people who used to play fighters that are just transitioning over to Guilty Gear because that netcode is excellent. And like I said, with netcode in this game, will make the game so much better, but clearly we gotta face facts, which it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. However, they will be doing balance changes. Now, here's the thing, right? Here's my concern. I don't want them to nerf anyone. I don't. Okay? Now, all you bitch-ass crybabies out there who are sitting there watching this video, or who are, tweeting and saying, you know what, let's nerf this guy right here on the screen. Let's nerf him. All right, he needs to be nerfed. Oh, he needs to be nerfed. Let's nerf this guy. No. Okay. There was a moment in time yesterday where I thought to myself, listen, the patch is coming next month, which means this could probably be my last month in playing Dbfz Broly with that's top tier. Who knows? Maybe next month they could nerf him. But you know what? Let me not say that. You know why I'm not going to say that? Because Z Broly, he's not gonna get nerfed. In fact, they're not even gonna touch him. In fact, they're gonna do me a favor. Arxis is gonna do me a favor. They're gonna buff him. Okay, that's what they're gonna do. Okay, a lot of people have been telling me, you know what? Z Broly has to be nerfed. You know what? It's like, listen, I need the character. This guy is the guy that does it for me. Okay, if I were to win a match, Broly's the one that wins it. Right? I would say 90% of the time. Right? But I'll tell you what, right? So on a more serious note, I will say this, right? I will say more characters need to be buffed, all right? Like this guy right here, Frieza, like Rose, like Zamasu, right? A lot of people have been asking for them to be buffed. Let's buff them, right? I said this before, like if they nerf this dude right here, I will fucking lose it. Like, I will cry. Okay, I will seriously cry. Like, I will lose it. Okay. Listen, because here's the thing, right? I play 14 characters. These 14 characters that I play, they're the ones I revolve around, right? like Gogeta, right? Bardock, Blue Goku, right? Vegito, Piccolo, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Beerus, Hit, Rose, Broly, Android 21, Frieza, S Broly, and Super Baby 2. These are the characters that I play around. If they don't nerf any of these 14 characters, I will be happy. If they do not nerf any of the 8 characters that I play, which is UI, Blue Vegeta, Jiren, Kefla, who's the other one? Kid Buu, Cell, Gotenks, and Yamcha. If they don't nerf any of these 8 characters that I play from time to time, I will be even more happy. Right? But if they were to nerf any of these characters that I play around, whether it's my 14 characters that I play around mostly, like my 14 mains, or if it's like 8 characters that I play from time to time, if they touch any of that, including Z Broly, I will not be happy. In fact, if they nerf Z Broly or if they nerf any of my characters, I will cry. I will seriously not be happy. Listen, like if they want to nerf characters, right? Do me a favor. Nerf characters that I don't even play, like Base Goku, nerf Roshi, nerf Tien, nerf Krillin, nerf Super Saiyan Goku. I don't, for all I care, right? Nerf Ginyu, Nappa, Base Vegeta, Cooler, right? Nerf them all, right? Nerf those characters, right? Don't nerf characters that I play, right? How would you guys like it if you played characters and they nerfed your characters, right? You're not gonna like it, right? I mean, look at Cooler, right? Cooler, when he first came out, I believe he was a good character, and then I believe over the course of time, they did some balance changes on him, which included some, bit of nerfs here and there. Now look at it. You don't even see any Cooler players anymore. At least not from my perspective. Like, you don't see any Cooler players anymore. You know what else you don't see anymore? You don't see any Kid Buu players, right? Kid Buu used to be the deadliest character in Anchor, especially if he was limit broken with level 3 Spark, and if you were to scream at your opponent and throw that level 3, that would have done a lot of damage. Now look, in the last patch, they nerfed him. Look what happens. No one plays Kid Buu anymore, right? At least, well, I mean, it's not the question of no one plays Kid Buu, it's just, you just don't see it, right? You just don't see that many Kid Buu players, at least not for me, right? And for me, in my rank, all you'll see players play is these guys. Vegito, Gogeta, UI, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Listen, you don't even see people play Broly. I don't even see people play Broly, right? Broly being the top tier character, you would think that would make sense, right? Because they nerfed UI Goku. So when they nerfed UI Goku in the last patch, did it hurt? Yes, it did. And you would think a lot of people would be like, oh, you know what? UI Goku got nerfed, so I gotta, play the next top tier character, which is probably Z Broly, right? You would think that's what most people would transition to. But no, like in my rank, you don't even see you don't even see a Z Broly player. Today when I recorded my matches earlier, I only found one Z Broly player. That's about it. Other than that, lately for the past couple of weeks, couple of months, I have not found any Z Broly players in my rank. So, question is, do you guys still want him nerfed? Like, you guys still want him nerfed? Like, does it still make sense to nerf Z Broly? Right? Because for me, I don't see that many Z Broly players. And like I said, you would think people would transition to Z Broly after UI Goku got nerfed, because now Z Broly, with him being the top tier character king and all that stuff, you would see people transition to Z Broly after UI got nerfed. But no, people are still playing this character. So even though UI nerfed him, or even though UI got nerfed, he's still a pain in the ass. So the question is, comment section, Alright? Did they really nerf UI Goku? Because people are still playing him. He's still a popular character. Right? And if no one's playing Z Broly, even though, you know, he's the top tier, most powerful character in Dragon Ball right now, if no one's playing him, at least not from my perspective, not in my rank, right? Comment section below. Y'all think? Does it still make sense to nerf this guy? I think, you know what, best case scenario is they should nerf, or sorry, they should buff whoever needs the buff, like Frieza. Frieza definitely needs the buff, right? Goku Black definitely needs the buff. Zamasu definitely needs the buff. So, you know, I think maybe, you know, they can do a little bit of work on 16 and Nappa, you know, just because I don't really see that many 16 or Nappa players anymore. But I feel like if they can just buff, a best case scenario would be just buff who needs to be buffed. Who needs to be buffed, like who really needs it, right? And then just leave the rest of the cast alone. Right? I think that way, that's like best case scenario. Or you know what, another best case scenario, buff everybody. Because if you nerf people, if they nerf characters, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna have people that are not gonna be happy. Either way, you're still not gonna have people happy if you buff characters, right? If they buff the entire, let's just say for example, if they buff the entire roster, right? You're not gonna have people happy. If they nerf characters, people are not gonna be happy. Either way. But the way I see it is, more people are not gonna be happy if you nerf characters compared to if you were to buff the entire roster. Like if they were to buff the entire roster, or even just give like a few tweaks or small buffs here and there to characters, I think people will start playing these characters again. You know what I'm saying? Rather than have them nerfed. Because if you nerf them, it's like nobody's gonna play with them. Right? Like look at Kid Buu. Look at GT Goku. Last patch, they nerfed them. Nobody, you know, you rarely come across Kid Buu players or GT Goku players. At least, you know, from my perspective. Right? I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys if you guys come across, you know, any cooler players or base Goku, or not base Goku, Kid Buu players or GT Goku players in your rank, whatever rank you guys are in. But in my rank, nah. Right? So, yeah, I mean, like, does it? I don't know, man. Like, the entire roster now, I think not. They don't really need nerfs. Just do us all a favor, buff the ones that needs to be buffed, right? Kid Buu, not Kid Buu. I mean, if Kid Buu, if they can buff him, that'll be good. But I don't think they're gonna buff Kid Buu because they nerfed him last patch, so they're not gonna nerf him and then in the last patch and then buff him again in the next patch. I don't think so. But look at Jiren, right? Jiren was one of the characters that came out. He was terrible. They buffed him. Now he's pretty decent, right? I do come across Jiren players, right? So yeah, characters like Frieza, Goku Black, and Zamasu, I think those characters need to be buffed. I think maybe do a few tweaks on maybe like Majin Buu, because I don't really see Majin Buu players that much anymore. Nappa, I don't really see Nappa players. I don't really see Ginyu players, right? So I mean, like I said, if it does more. I feel like for me it does more good when you buff characters compared to nerfing characters, right? And like I said, with UI Goku, comment section, did they really nerf him, right? Because right now he's still, even though they nerfed him, he's still a pain. He's still a pain in the ass, man, to fight. I should know because I play this character, right? I don't main him, but he's one of the characters that I play from time to time. And in fact, he's one of my most played characters that I play from time to time. Like if I really want, like if I really decide to choose violence, UI Goku. I go with UI Goku. But yeah, so, or like I said, you know, if characters that don't need to be nerfed, or sorry, if they're gonna nerf characters, nerf characters that I don't really care about. Because these, you know, like Janemba, Cooler, 16, 18, Ginyu, Nappa, Base Vegeta, those characters, I don't play, right? I don't main them. I don't play them from time to time. I played them around. I played around with those characters like in training mode here and there, but that was about it. But yeah, that's basically like what I wanted to you know, get in touch with. Just basically express like my opinion of it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, right? We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what this new update brings. Also, now that we're on the main roster page, I just want to get one thing out of the way here. A few months ago, I got a PM from some random dude. PM meaning private message, saying that you know, the only character that I know how to play is Broly, right? Now, I don't know if he's stupid or he's not really, he doesn't pay attention, but bro, you see me play characters like 21, Rose, Hit, okay? You see me play Gogeta, you see me play Bardock, you see me play Vegito, hell, you see me play Kefla, right? These are the characters that I play like from time to time, right? Sometimes, you know, if I want to stick with the main squad, I would do like Bardock, Hit, Broly, right? Or if I want to do like a character from that I play from time to time, I would do something like Gotenks, Hit, Z Broly, which is what I did in one of my ranked videos, which you guys will see. But when he messaged me, he was like, I feel like this is what he said. He said, I feel like the only character you know how to play is Broly. In other words, that's this guy's way of telling me I don't know how to play any other characters. Listen, y'all have seen me play other characters. Okay, I'm not the best. I'm not the greatest, right? But I do play other characters, and that's just where I'm going to leave it at. All right. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this update. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next Dragon Ball video. Cheers.